Hello everybody, back here again for their vlog a day. And today is Friday the 11th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Rained hard, windy, had a little bit of a storm coming through. They're scheduling for some pretty nasty weather this weekend, and we'll see how much it gets here, like 16-mile-an-hour winds and stuff capable. Calling them like micro bursts or something. I don't know, they have a predicted, I don't know, micro cyclones or something, turbo cyclone, I don't know what the hell it's called, but I don't pay too much attention to it. There's not much I'm going to do differently in my life because of it. But did get up this morning though, got the dogs out and take care of them and stuff, getting them fed, got in the hot tub, hung out in there for a little bit. Lovely bride got off to work. Got a couple things around the house done here and there, got a couple things in the backyard done, did a little bit of front yard work. Decided I was going to power wash the driveway, so set out to do that, which since I had the vending machine moved, I didn't power wash the driveway for a little while because I had the vending machine there. I knew that I didn't feel like moving it just to power wash underneath it. So, and I was going to show how much worse it was right there. So I went ahead and power washed the whole driveway, got that all taken care of, all the fun stuff with it, jumped on the Webull app for a little bit, checked it, bought some more Tesla stock. Tesla's been falling, which is, I don't know, depends on how you look at it. Good thing for me because I sold all my Tesla stock to buy a house that didn't go through. So right now, if I bought in, if I rebought back into Tesla, I'd be about $3,000 positive from where I sold the regular buyback. But I got a feeling it's going to keep going down a little bit. So I'm just going to buy a little bit here and there as I go, a couple shares a day of Tesla until I think it's hit near what I think its new little bottom's going to be this time. But it's going to be a rough year for stocks. I got a feeling this next year, then you add in the Ukraine stuff, everything else, it's going to be an interesting year for the market. So yeah, good feeling that it might continue to drop. That's why I haven't jumped at all yet, because it'll come back in 2 years. I'll have a lot more money than I have right now, but I'm hoping I can buy it less, and the less I buy it for, the more I'm going to have in 2 years. So we'll see, because you figure if I can, just it is what it is. So I got that taken care of. Took the bike out, went to go look at some property. There was a house out of our price range, but not really. Depends on how we look at it. More we ever want to spend on a house, I think, but it is what it is. So 2.5 acres, log cabin. Went and looked at it. It's actually found out. I got back and looked at it again. It's pending, so it's not really a big a deal. On the way back, I stopped by and I drove down a different road. Saw another house, ironically, which I just saw within a week on my run, and saw a kid, younger, I don't know, 20-something-year-old out there in the garage working area. It's like a secondary garage. And kind of hollered at him, to like ask him, hey, do you ever want to sell your house? I'd love to lay out the yard and so on and so forth, an extra outbuilding and whatnot. And he had whatever grinder he was running was loud enough, he never heard me. I didn't feel like approaching up onto the property and interrupting something. They're running a power tool and stuff. And I kind of, like I said, I hollered twice, and I thought, just the chance that somebody wanted to sell their house out of nowhere like that's pretty slim anyway, but you never know. And then ironically, like I said, it's been way less than a week, and then I drive by and there's a sign in the yard. So I go look it up. It's 530, 539, something like that crap. It's amazing, but it's not that price. It needs a lot of renovation. Like in the picture, you can see there's like problem with the tiles, there's problem around the windows, there's a lot of issues. But it has an in-law suite. It has a separate standalone garage. It's on 5 lots. My house is on 2, so it's 2.5 times the size of my yard. It has a pool, but it's not a split floor plan. It's not that great. It's not that great. Not for 530. There's no way. And for that little, 0.63 acres, for the same money, I could have, basically 10 acres and build my own house for the same damn money. And that's probably what I'll end up doing. I got a feeling just the building the house thing makes me nervous and scared, because there's a lot of things that can go wrong in that process. But I keep telling myself, I need to just bite the bullet and do it. It just takes like a year. So I'm going to have all my money tied up and wrapped up, and I'm going to have a year of stress on my life and that, as opposed to just writing a check and moving into a house. And I'm not sure I want to put that added stress on my life for the next year or 2, possibly, but we'll see. One of the nice things I went out today on the motorcycle, so I've got my break-in period, got rid of the factory oil, put in new KTM oil, or KTM recommended oil. They don't have their own oil, and was able to basically rip the bike around a little bit. Since I've got past my first service, it extended out the shift light and a couple of other things that brought it to life a little more peppy, and I got to kind of rip on it a little more, and the bike comes alive a lot in those high RPMs. It felt really nice up there. So laid around, ripped down it, looked at some other places and stuff, kind of driving around, just having a good time. Drove by where there's 10 acres for sale that I want to buy, and I just can't bring myself to bite the bullet, man. $200,000 for 10 acres of land, which is a lot of money. I've never paid that for a house. Like, I've never bought a property with a house and anything stuff for that price, let alone 10 acres of land and have to pay for all the water and the sewer and everything else involved. It can add up pretty damn quickly. And then I'm going to end up with possibly, who knows, maybe with the, shortage of supplies and stuff, I won't get a house built for a couple years. So I've just dropped $200,000 out that I just sat here. I'm paying taxes and insurance on property that I'm not even using. It's a little bit scary, but I've got a couple ideas. I'm working some plans in my head, trying to see if I can make it make sense on paper and then move from there. And I'm going to, probably, I don't know, it'll be this weekend or next week I will call and basically try and speak to the listing agent to see if I can't make an offer on the property and go from there. So I think I'm gonna do it. It terrifies the it literally terrifies the shit out of me, but it makes sense, I think, in the long run to do that and just build the house I want. I'll have it exactly how I want it. I'll have all new windows and insulation and stuff, and I'll have everything exactly the layout I want and everything else, which is going to be the annoying part, because when I get there and really something doesn't work that well and it's not the best layout I could have had, I'm going to be upset with myself because I'm the reason there. This house or other house we buy, I can only make changes to what's existing. I can use that excuse of it. It's like buying a brand new car. You buy a brand new motorcycle and stuff. Every scratch, every dent, every damage on it is 100% your fault. Like, it's all your fault because you got it pristine and it's now damaged. Where if you buy a used bike or a used car, used truck, you're like, yeah, could have been anything, who knows, might have been there when I bought it, and it's not. You damaged it, you don't care, but it's just something how it is. So yeah, but I've got a list of all the things I want to do in my house, which is going to take the average price around here is like about 135 to 150 bucks a square foot, and I got a feeling with a bunch of the bonus things I want to add into the house, it's probably going to put me closer to $200 a square foot. But I think it's worth it, because if we do it right, we shouldn't have to move again. We can stay there. A lot of things I want to do, like I want to have like a light switch that turns on floodlights outside my house, all around the whole house, in my bedroom, and probably 2 other spots in the house can have wired in multiple switches. So anywhere I can just, like, if I hear a weird noise there, I can flip a switch and my whole entire property lights up, which would be really nice. That little things like that would be really cool to have. Simple little things like underneath my dishwasher, I want to have a drain pan, like a shower pan, so in case my dishwasher overflows, it doesn't flood my house, it drains out of my house. So little things like that I want to do. I also want to build a little pond there. I want to basically build a pond. 2 reasons: one, I want a pond, it'd be kind of cool to have a pond, but 2, and most likely what I want is I want the dirt as a backfill to raise the ground level up on my property, because it's wet here everywhere, so I want to raise it up, and it's cheaper to dig a pond than it is to drag dirt in. So, but I've got, like, I don't know, 40 some things on my list of things I want to do in my house. Like, I want to have motion activated lighting in underneath my cabinets in my kitchen and in my bathroom, so if you walk in there in the middle of the night to get a drink of water, use the bathroom, you don't have to the overhead light on, just glow lights underneath the cabinets and stuff. Be really nice. I want to do toe kicks underneath the cabinets with extra drawers for like cookie sheets and stuff. I got a bunch of those little things that are going to add up in price. And when you're running extra wire, running extra drawer slides and stuff for the under cabinet drawers and stuff, it all adds up, and that's what's going to put me in that $200 a square foot. I've got a feeling. Which you figure if you go 2,000 square feet times 100. It's only $200,000. Go times 200, $400,000. So you can easily double the price of your house pretty quick. But I think it's worth it. If I find the house, if I get the right plan, get the right builder in there and get it done right, I think it'd be worth it, because then it's done and I don't have to worry about none of that junk. Mini splits in the bedrooms and stuff, so I can air condition just that part of the house if I want. All kinds of little funky things I want to do. So, but who knows? It may never happen. I may just stay here. Taxes are way cheaper here, insurance way cheaper here in this house, and just keep piling up money, keep buying more Tesla stock, and then eventually move to some little island when I retire. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Got back from that, looking for things and whatnot, looking at the property and stuff. Ended up hanging out here, had another dog get dropped off. They dropped off, actually, this little dog right here. She's sitting her stuff. She's just looking at the hot tub right now. But dropped her off, and he forgot to pick up dog food, so he had to run out and go buy dog food. So I was like, whatever. So I grabbed her, put on my gear. We took off for a run. I took her with me, and then we got poured on. It rained. Oh my God, it just rained so hard on us. We were out on the run in the rain. He dropped the food back off while I was on the run, and then I got home, got a little towel, dried her off a little bit. We got a shower, got cleaned up, ended up having some ham steak, and basically left her potatoes and stuff for dinner. Watched a little bit of NCIS, and then I came out here and chilled out, watched a little bit of TV on the iPad, not TV, but watched some Hulu or Prime, what it was. My bride came out with me. She hung out with me for a little while and just had herself a nice little evening. So that's pretty much what we have for the day, and that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.